Well, unfortunately, Arthur is not with us today. He will be back for the second game, the boys' game. But for this girls' game, you will just be getting me. And we got a great matchup between two rivals, Lassiter Trojans and Walton the Raiders. These two teams played earlier in the season, and in that game, Walton pulled off a double overtime, 65-61 win. Now let's meet the teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Remove your caps and face the flag as we honor America for the playing of our national anthem. It's now time for the starting lineup for the visiting Lassiter High School Trojans. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 1, Sophie Horton. At forward, a 5'9" senior, number 3, Kate Squires. At guard, a 5'8" junior, number 13, Kenzie Wyman. At center, 5'11" senior, number 34, Aaron Kane. And at power forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 44, Claire McKinney. Stephen Wilkes, assistant coach, Ashley Kirby, assistant coach, your head coach, Joanna McKinney. And now it's time for the starting lineup for your defending region champion, Walton Raiders. At guard, 5'11" junior, number 5, Alice Shea. At forward, a 5'10" senior. Check that, at guard, a 5'6" senior, number 12, Katie Timpson. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 21, Kate Bagley. At guard, a 5'11" junior, number 23, Grayson Aylen. And at forward, a 5'10" junior, number 24, Chloe Nicholson. Raiders managers and managers, assistant coaches, Dave Lucian, Jim Clark, Matt Kempthorne, your head coach. That is the starting lineup for your Walton Raiders.
And those are going to be your starting lineups for tonight's game. And we got a good one. As I said earlier, first matchup between these two, 65-61. On paper, Lassiter the better team, but Walton put off the victory in this one, and that's why, as a Walton Raider, I'm hopeful for this game as we have tip-off right now. And the Raiders will win the tip-off. Ooh, here we go, Kaylee Timpson with it. Chloe Nicholson gives it over to Kate Bagley. Kate Bagley's gonna pull a 3. She's off the mark, rebound by Lassiter. Not a good first shot there by the Raiders, and Lassiter pushing it in transition. Number 13 thinks about the 3. Instead, gonna swing it over. They're gonna go down low. That's something that we did not see last game at all. And they're gonna get a call there. That's number 44,
The foul is on number 24 for
Claire McKinney.
Number 44.
The foul was committed by Gracie Aylen.
At the line,
Gracie Allen leading the Raiders with 14.5 points per game. Picks up an early foul here. And the first free throw, is good by Claire McKinney. A young sophomore starting on varsity for the Trojans. And she's gonna go 2 for 2 here. We're going back to Grayson Allen as point guard. Swings over to down low. And there's Chloe Nicholson. I'm sorry. The Raiders tie it up early, and we are pressing yet again, and we're gonna get a travel. There's that press that we saw worked so well Thursday night when they beat Duluth. Obviously, Thursday night being senior night, obviously going to be big for those seniors, and obviously now those seniors come back. Girls like Alice Zhang with the ball right now. He's going to swing it over. Top of the key, Grace Allen got a wide open girl. The shot is off. Rebound by Lassiter. Great pass there by Grayson Allen. Finding an open man, and Lassiter's got it in transition, trying to go down to the big. And it's going to be tipped out there by Chloe Nicholson. It will stay Lassiter ball.
Awarded to the Trojans.
All right, Sophia Hartman, another young sophomore. This Lassiter team very young. 3 sophomores starting. She's going to get the ball again here. He's going to go, had the leb. Instead, he's going to get stolen by Alice Zhang. The leader in steals for this Walton Raider team gets another one. We saw she had like 5 last game, and they're going to go down low. Hit it out, one more pass. The extra pass, will it pay off? There we go. Kaylee Timpson. Walton still in their full court press. Lassiter's going to break it, though. But good recovery there by Walton. And great defense there by Alice Zhang, and she cannot keep it in. Great defense there by Alice Zhang. The senior coming off that senior night, now playing probably for the last time the rival Lassiter. Kenzie Women's going to swing it over to Claire McKinney. She's going to take a shot. Back iron. Rebound, Kaylee Timpson. Kaylee Timpson's going to push it in transition. Gives it to Alice Zhang. Zhang, the defensive beast. Can she get some points here? No, she's going to pass it. Swing it over there and get to the big Grayson Allen. Gets it down low to Chloe Nicholson. Nicholson shot us off. Rebound, Lassiter. And Lassiter on the fast break got girl wide down open. And they're going to pull him in. There's going to be a late foul call. They're going to call that on Alice Zhang.
Number 44, Claire McKinney, at the line.
Tough break there for the Raiders.
Shooting to
This will be Lassiter's 3rd free throw attempt of the game. She's going to miss the first one. And the second free throw by Claire is good. So she goes 1 from 2 from the line to make it 5-3. Walton in front. Grayson Allen's going to go to the Wildman girl. Lassiter's in a 2-3 zone, and they're going to get a steal. And so they said it's going to be a jump. Great aggression there by number 24, Chloe Nicholson.
To the Raiders. Check that. Ball awarded to Lassiter.
And so Mark Ashton said the ball is going to be awarded to Lassiter, which it should be. Walton did win tip. Raiders still in that press that they love to play in the first, especially in the first half. Lassiter break it pretty easily, but we got the trap there. Yeah, Lassiter breaks, and they got a wide open lay for Claire McKinney. He's going to make it. That's going to tie up the game here. 5-5, Walton and Lassiter. Walton trying to push it up quickly. They're going to get over. Kate Bagley's going to turn it over. Right now, Lassiter's got all the momentum. Walton's in their own zone. Looks like a 3-2. But Lassiter breaks it immediately. Shot is no good. Gracie Allen with the rebound. She's pushing in transition. She leaves the team in both points and assists. And there we go. I was about to say, She got another one there, but no. Missed the layup there by Chloe Nicholson. So the Trojans trying to slow it down real quick. Give it to another one of those give it to the big and go plays. Great defense by Alex Zhang, though, to stop it from happening. Kenzie Wyman's going to push off. No foul called, but Claylee McKinney gets in with the rebound. Ref is going to call jump. That'll be Walton Raider ball. We got some subs coming in. Senior Renee Radovich, who had such a great game last game out. Senior night, she hit a couple threes, had some steals. All around great night from the senior. She checks in for her first minutes of the game. Kay Bagley going to bring it up for the Raiders. Give it over to Radovich. Radovich is going to go back, and the Raiders going to swing it over. Swing it to the other corner. That's how you break a zone, is you see the constant movement on the baseline by number 20, Alec Pekkanen. And there's Kay Bagley with the three. Oh, and it's a loose ball. Luckily recovered for Lassiter. Another broken press for the Raiders, and they got a three of their own. Kenzie Wyman makes that triple. Raiders looking to respond. And you see that cheers by the Lassiter bench, not by the cheerleaders, which is what I thought originally. Ooh.
Off the Trojans, ball awarded to the Raiders.
Russ gonna say that one's gonna stick with the Raiders. And this Trojans are gonna still know it's gonna go out and it's gonna stay Raider ball. I'm surprised. I think Eric Kane thought that it hit off of a Raider foot because they did not look too aggressive going for that loose ball near the baseline. We got a Wyman Radovich in the down low, is gonna just rim out. Rebound Lassiter, and they're pushing it. Got a wide open Sophia Hartman. She's gonna go up. Layup is no good. Rebound. Oh, what a rebound. Rebound in there. Claire McKinnon. She already has the first points of the game for Lassiter, and she's the tall sophomore just gets in there, gets out of two Raiders, and gets the rebound, gets the foul, and is now gonna go to the line. She's gonna make the first. And she's gonna make both. Now she's 4 for 4 in the game. She's a good free throw shooter. If you can get to the line and make those free throws, that's gonna be key to her team's success and could potentially, as we said earlier, close game last time, could be the key to the outcome of this game as the Raiders shoot a three. I thought like there was a foul there. They're not going to call a foul, and it's going to be Trojan ball.
Ball awarded to the Trojans.
Raiders still in that press. Has not worked as often this game as it did last game. Sophia Hortman going to go around it. And they got a wide open Erin Kane. That's going to be a timeout, Walton. Lassiter up 12-8, and they are hyped on the benches. So far through the game, Kate Badley leads the Raiders with 3 points, tied with Kayla Timpson. Both hitting 1, 3. Chloe Nicholson also hit a 2. Right now the Raiders, they're still in the press, but it has not been working. Most of the points that Lassiter has scored today are from that press break that they have been doing that the Raiders, they need to understand. And I think it's a little bit too early to give up on it, obviously. But maybe switch it up something because it is just not working right now. They're breaking it with ease and getting open layups. Hopefully Coach Kelterborn can realize that or realize something in advance to switch it, make it better. As the teams come out after the timeout by the Raiders. All right, Timpson with the ball. Grayson Allen's got a wide open. Oh, and she gets blocked. Kaylee Timpson. It's a 3-on-2 for the Trojans. Raiders recover. And they're going to call a block. They're going to call a block on Kay Bagley. That looked like a charge to me.
Number 13, Kenzie Wyman at the line, shooting 1.
That's Kenzie Wyman, who already has a basket in the game, and now she's got 5.
Basket good.
Radovich just got it in the corner. Now swing it back to Timpson. Timpson with the extra pass to Pennington. Gives it to Grayson Allen. Into Radovich. Radovich with a shot. Off. Rebound, Lassiter. Sophia Hortman with that rebound. Swings it up to Wyman. Lassiter's going to go inside. The big's going to go up. Swings in and rims in and out. Excuse me. Rebound, Pennington. Pennington gives it to Timpson to Radovich. Down to Allen. Allen out to Timpson. One more to Radovich. Raiders are swinging it around in the middle now, and they're going to call a reach here. Excuse me, I keep saying Kaya Timpson. Number 21 is Kate Bagley.
Foul's on number 1 for Lassiter. Ball worth the Raiders. Number 5, Alice Zhang in the game alongside number 24.
And Alice Zhang is coming in. Her and Chloe Nicholson will check back into the game.
Number 22, Rose Nolan in the game. For number 44, Claire McKinney.
Raiders going to come out with the stack. And well covered by Lassiter. Thankfully, Kate Bagley covers it and gives it to Pennington in the corner. Excuse me, Pekkanen. Zhang's going to extra pass to Radovich. Radovich the shot. Just goes in and out. Rebound Lassiter. Wyman's going to bring it up for Lassiter. And she's got an open 3. She's going to hit it back iron. Rebound Alex Zhang. Alex Zhang's now pushing it for the Raiders. She gets it stolen by Lassiter, and they're going to throw it off Raiders, but they're going to say that she was out of bounds. Good effort there by Sophia Hartman. However, thankfully for us Raiders, she was out of bounds for that. It looks like they're going to, Lassiter's going to make a sub here. Number 10, Natalie Waters, the senior, is going to check into the game. They're going to let Bagley run point guard again. She gives it to Alice Zhang. Alice Zhang gives it to Radovich. One more open shot. Pekkanen doesn't take it, and passes just goes, it looked like through the hands, maybe just above the hands of Chloe Nicholson. We're now under a minute to go in the first. The Lassiter Trojans up 15-8 over our Walton Raiders. Walton still in the press. Good pass there by Lassiter. And they're down low. Erin Kane is going to miss the layup. Good rebound by Chloe Timpson. And she's going to get harassed, and they're going to call a foul.
The foul's on number 34 for Lassiter. Ball awarded to the Raiders. Number 20, Marcella Butler checks in the game.
Lassiter's going to make a sub. Erin Kane is going to check out. Erin Kane, one of the leaders of this team, one of the few seniors. This Lassiter team, very young. They rely a lot on their sophomores like Claire McKinnon, like we said earlier.
39.5 seconds remaining in this first quarter.
Like girls like Rose Nolan. Kate Bagley's going to bring it up. Excuse me, not Kate Nolan, Sophia Hortman. Raiders moving around, stop out the 3. Kate Bagley's gonna give it out to Alice Zhang. 14 seconds left. Bagley's gonna shoot the 3, and that was well needed for the Raiders. That cuts the lead to now just 4 with 6 seconds left. Lassiter's gonna take a slope to the court. Hortman's gonna, she's got an open glare, but it goes just through the hands, and they're not gonna get a shot off. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Lassiter 15, Walton 11. And Kate Bagley with the much-needed 3 at the end of the quarter. Second quarter about to begin. Walton down 4. For me, key to the game right now for the Raiders is honestly just you gotta make the shots. Shots just aren't falling today, which is the more that you get comfortable in it, the more that they will be shooting throughout the game, the more that they will be getting it. We saw a couple missed layups, a couple missed middies that, frankly, they shouldn't be missing. That's obviously that's not their fault. It's just how the game's gonna work at this pace of the game. And for Lassiter, they just gotta keep doing what they're doing. I would say they might need to tighten up a little bit on defense. But offensively, they're doing great. They're finding the open holes in the Walton press break. Excuse me, the Walton press. And they're breaking that press with their press break. Which is something that, obviously, as I said, I believe a little bit earlier, Duluth didn't do as well Thursday night. Lassiter, 12-2. These two teams, when they played early in the season, double overtime finish. The Walton Raiders pulled it off. Walton Raiders 5-9 after winning against Duluth Thursday night. And make sure to stay tuned after the game, folks, because after the game, the girls will be unveiling their region championship banner from last season. First one in a long time. I'm not sure on the exact year. Sophia Harmon gonna throw it in. They're gonna go to Ligon to McKinnon. Sophia Harmon's got an open three. Air rebound, no good, but putback is no good by Lassiter, and the Raiders trying to push it. Grayson Allen's got an open girl, and it goes right through the hands of Ali Pekkanen.
Portman inbound for the Trojans.
New check-in for the new check-in for the Raiders. Lila Vargassi. Layla Vargassi.
Fouls on number 5.
And they're gonna call a foul there on the Raiders on Alice Zhang.
Number 13, Kenzie Wyman at the line, shooting 2.
Kenzie Wyman, the junior. He's gonna miss the first free throw.
Number 12, Kaylee Timpson in the game.
We got Kaylee Timpson checks back in the game for the Raiders. She's gonna go 0 for 2 from the line, rebound the Raiders. Gracie Allen moving it in transition, stumbled, but Vargassi gets it, and it's gonna be stolen by Sophia Hartman. Sophia Hartman's gonna try to push it quickly in transition. She's got an open girl in the corner, she's gonna shoot it. That's Wyman off rebound. Rebound by the Raiders. Raiders trying to slow it down a little bit here. Gives it to Timpson in the corner. Lassiter still in the 2-3 zone. Allen back to Timpson. Timpson with the pump fake. Down low to Vargassi. He's going to be tipped out. And Wyman gets on the ground to force the jump ball. It will stay with the Raiders.
Foul awarded to the Raiders. Number 14, Layla Varghese to inbound for Walton.
Layla Vargassi going to throw it out. It's going to be tipped by the Lassiter, stolen. Lassiter with the steal, trying to go by head to Hortman. Hortman, extra pass to McKinney through the hands of McKinney. Stolen by Timpson. Gets out of Pekkanen. Pekkanen to the corner, Varghese. Pass to Allen. Allen's going to drive in. Allen, the shot, rims out. Rebound, Chloe Timpson. She's going to get fouled. And that's what you're going to have to do with the Raiders. If their shots aren't falling, you got to get those rebounds. And you got to force fouls. And there we have Chloe Timpson, the junior, doing just that. And if she just makes one of these, it'll just be a one-possession game. And she will make the first one. Bounces off the back iron and in. And that makes it a three-point game. Kay Bagley's going to check back in the game for the Raiders. Raiders tip it out, but Horman gets it, and Vargassi's on the floor. And that's going to be a travel on the Lassiter Trojans. Kate Squares. That's that horrible basketball play when you want to do something, but like last second, a player comes in and you know you can't make it, so you try to stop yourself, but it doesn't work. As Kaylee Horman Sophia Horman with almost another steal. The rest are going to come together for talk about something. Verghese gonna throw it into Timpson. Back to Verghese. They're gonna give it to Bagley in the corner. Bagley, excuse me, not Timpson. Now we got Timpson with the ball. Kaylee Timpson gonna swing it to Verghese. He's gonna go just through her hands. Just like on the Lassiter side, she was so confident catching that ball and thinking about what she was gonna do next that she just goes right through her hands. And Lassiter with a quick bad pass there by Clay McKinnon. Great catch there by Coach Lucy. Timpson's gonna swing it over to Allen. Back to Timpson. Timpson to Bagley. Bagley to the corner. Chloe Nicholson. He's gonna get almost stolen again by Chloe. Excuse me, Sophia Hortman. I don't know why I keep saying Chloe. But it's gonna go off the Raider foot, and it's gonna be Lassiter ball. And it's, almost stolen there by the Raiders. Lassiter's gonna get it out. Squares is gonna try to take it. He's up to Hortman. Hortman's gonna slow it down, use the screen, and Eric Kane cannot hold on to that. It's gonna go out of bounds to a Raiders ball. And timeout called by Lassiter. 15-12 Lassiter. They have not scored in the second quarter with 5:37 to go. So far for the Raiders, they did exactly what I thought at the end of the first quarter. They've been shooting not the best. Still got to work on that. The defense is much improved. Lassiter, as I said, has not scored in the second quarter. They got the one free throw from Chloe Nicholson. They just got to get those shots to start falling. The second they get those shots to start falling, and they need to be a little bit more careful with the basketball. But I'm very proud of how this Raiders girls team, the Lady Raiders, have responded in the second quarter. They're controlling the game. They're playing at their pace. They're not letting the Trojans control it like they did in the first quarter. And they're come out and they got an open look for Timpson. Timpson's gonna not shoot. He's gonna give it to Bagley. Bagley's gonna shoot the three. There we go. There's the made shot, and it's tied. All tied up here in the pit. And there's the steal. And up ahead Timpson, but Hortman's gonna come back and recover. He's gonna try to save it though, and Allen's gonna get it. However, Gacy and Hortman's down. She looks like she might have hurt her back. And they're gonna call a foul there. Hortman is up, and she looks to be okay.
The foul's on number 34 for Lassiter.
And Lassiter's gonna make a sub.
Number 14, Ellie Cruz checks in the game. For number 34, Aaron Kane.
Ellie Cruz, another sophomore, is gonna check in here for the Trojans. And Verghese is gonna give for the Raiders. She's got Timpson in the corner. He's gonna shoot. Timpson's got shot's gonna remain. Look at Chloe Nicholson with another rebound, and she goes up with another putback, and the Raiders have the lead. Yeah. There we go, Lady Raiders, and another steal. Up to Verghese, just over the head of Verghese.
Foul sails out of bounds. Ball awarded to Lassiter. Sophie Hortman to inbound for Lassiter.
I hope Sophia Hortman is okay. She still seems to be holding her back a little bit when she threw that ball in. Trojans, good defense there by the Raiders, and that should be another steal. Oh, they're gonna say it stays with the Trojans. From my angle, it looked like they both hit hands on. It could have gone either way. Ref's gonna keep it here with the Lassiter. And they're gonna throw it into Cruz. Cruz gonna swing it to McKinney. McKinney's gonna get it almost stolen. Cruz is gonna recover it. And no foul called there on Chloe Nicholson. Lassiter's shot's gonna go up, miss, rebound. And it looks, Raiders gonna get the rebound, and it looks like McKinney's gonna hold her mouth. Looks like she might have got smacked in the mouth when she went up for that rebound. The game continues. They're gonna move it over to Bagley. Bagley swings it. Allen's gonna drive in, and she's gonna try to kick it out. Timpson, extra pass. That's Bagley for three. Miss. Rebound for Gassi. She's going to get up. No foul called, and they're going to call a foul now on jump ball. That'll be Lassiter ball.
Number 20,
Ali Pekkanen is going to come back in the game now for Layla Varghese.
Ball awarded to the Trojans.
Walton still in the press. And the recovery here is going to look to be another, as number 13, Kenzie Wyman is going to hit another, her first hit of the game, but she's got, I think that's 8 for her on the night. The Raiders are going to try to move it quickly, and we got an open 3 for Bagley. Bagley's shot is no good. Lassiter, that was the first points for Lassiter of this quarter, and they're going to try to give it again to Hortman. Hortman, up ahead, shot is missed. Rebound, Walton pushing it. Gracie and Allen up ahead. Gracie Allen, excuse me. She goes down to Chloe Nicholson through her hands. Cannot control that.
Pass goes out of bounds. Ball awarded to Lassiter.
.307 to go here in the second quarter. Lassiter up 18-17 over the Lady Raiders. What I was trying to say earlier is that Walton switched from their zone out to a man-to-man after the press, and they're going to double down here. Lassiter going to have to pass it out McKinnon. McKinnon out to Wyman. Wyman the 3, and she's the first player tonight in double digits. Back-to-back 3s for Wyman. Walton in transition though. Wyman 3 for Timpson. Timpson's shot is no good. Allen's going to fight for it, but Allen is not going to get it out. Lassiter ball. Oh, wow, no, they are going to say that's going to go after Lassiter. They're going to say Grayson Allen saved it. Great effort there by Grayson Allen to save it and get it off the Lassiter player's foot. We got another open 3 by Kate Bagley. The 3 is off. Rebound Lassiter. And they're going to call a foul on that for Kate Bagley. And that looked like a clean steal there by Kate Bagley. But can only control what you can control. It looks like Varghese's probably going to come get Kate Bagley. She will. Yeah, Kate Bagley's mad. She does not agree with that call. I am too. I do not agree with that call either. Regardless, the game goes on, and Lassiter's pushing it here. McKennan's going to try to dribble it in. Gets a strip. She's going to retain it, though. Shot is no good. Rebound Pekkanen, and they're going to call a foul on Lassiter. Foul on Kate Squares.
Fouls on number 3 for Lassiter.
Lassiter's going to make a sub. Aaron Kane's going to come back into the game.
Lassiter, Allen McCannon to inbound to Grayson Allen.
Allen's going to bring it up for the Raiders. Let's wait to Varghese. Varghese to Allen. Allen inside to Timpson. Timpson's going to go up. It's going to get blocked. And they're going to call it, is that a tech I just saw? Did they just call a tech on Timpson? I saw the ref do something. It looked like a T, and they're going to, regardless, it's a foul on Kaylee Timpson. And they are going to call a technical foul on Kaylee Timpson. And Renee Radovich is going to come in for Kaylee Timpson. I don't know if she maybe tried to trip him there or if she said something to the ref. The ref's going to give her a technical foul for that. And the shot is no good. The technical free throw was no good by Kenzie Wyman. She's going to get 2 technical fouls, excuse me. And she's going to go over 2 on them. Again, I don't know what happened down there. I began turning my head to see the play up ahead. Ref saw something or was told something by Kaylee Timpson, and he did not like it. Under 2 minutes to go in this first half here. Lassiter swinging to an open 3. Air rebound, Hortman. Hortman, layup is no good, but she's going to save it to Kane. Kane's shot is no good. And they're going to call a foul there on Kane.
The foul's on number 34. Ball Foul awarded to the Raiders. Alec Buchanan to inbound.
Lassiter going to make another substitution here.
Marcella Butler checks in the game.
Marcella Butler, another senior, going to come into the game for Lassiter. Gracie Alien is going to swing it to Varghese. Varghese swings it to Pekkanen. Pekkanen at the top. Pekkanen moves it. Grayson Allen inside of Varghese. Varghese is going to get stolen by Lassiter. Lassiter trying to slow it down a little bit, but they got Horman up ahead. Horman's shot is going to fall in. That makes it 23-17 Lassiter. Good strip and good fast break executed there by the Trojans. And that is Varghese. He's going to shoot a three. He's going to miss. He's going to go out of bounds with 1:11 on the clock, 1 minute and 11 seconds.
Remaining this first half.
Lassiter's still up 23-17.
Number 12, Kate Wyman checks in the game for number 1.
Kate Wyman's going to check in here for Sophia Hartman. And I'm not sure if she's related to Kenzie Wyman, but they're both juniors, so they might be twins. I'd have to check that. And here's the other Wyman, Kenzie Wyman. Gonna swing it over. Down low is Marcella Butler, cannot retain that. It's gonna go out for Raider ball there. Raiders gonna bring it down, swing it to Varghese. Varghese over to Bradovic. Down low to Allen. Nicholson's gonna go up. No foul called. A lot of contact. Maybe not a lot of contact. Maybe just some contact. But they're gonna let Kenzie Wyman shoot an open three, and that's her third three of the first half. She is single-handedly carrying this Lassiter team right now. Walton looks to hold it for the last shot here, down 26-17. Pekkanen's gonna hold it here as the clock runs down to 10 seconds. Pekkanen down low to Nicholson. Nicholson out, out, and there we go. Renee Radovic almost at the buzzer. Again, a not much needed three at the end of the quarter. Just like in the first one, we had Kate Bagley make it. We have Renee Radovic make that. Score at the half is 26-20. We'll be right back. And welcome back, Raider basketball fans. I'm Lassiter here for the start of the second half of the Lady Raiders playing the Lassiter Trojans. The score at halftime is 26-20. The Raiders' leading scorer is Kate Bagley, who's hit 3 threes on the night, has 9 points. Leading scorer of the game, however, is Kenzie Wyman for the Lassiter Trojans. She has 14. She had 3 threes of her own. We shall see how the Walton Raiders will respond after a struggling first half. They'll need to make some changes to overcome the Lassiter Trojans. They did have some good periods. They held Lassiter scoreless until around 4 minutes to go. So that's about half a quarter of just no scoring by the Trojans. And overall, I think the Lady Raiders are playing a great game. The shots just haven't been falling today. And I think now second half, they've been practicing the shots. Obviously, you're into the game more. As long as the shots can start falling, we could be ahead right now. Frankly, I feel like we've been playing probably an equal matchup as teams are ready for the start of the second half. Kate Bagley is that point guard. Kaylee Timpson to throw it in.
Kaylee Timpson to inbound to start the second half. I'd like to welcome our head coach back to join us for the second half. Thank you.
Obviously thanking our great PA announcer, the illustrious, I should say, Mark Ashton. As Kaylee Timpson gives up to Alice Zhang. Zhang's going to try to split the defense. It's going to be a foul called. Foul card on Hortman.
The foul is on number 1 for Lassiter. Ball awarded to the Raiders.
Raiders going to maintain position here. And they had Alice Zhang there open for a second, but instead they give it to Bagley. Bagley to Nicholson. Nicholson, wide open Timpson in the... Timpson was wide open down low, just a little bit too high of a pass. Could not control it, and goes out for Lassiter ball. Lassiter's going to give it into Wyman. Wyman behind the back. Lassiter moving into McKinney. McKinney is going to find an open Hortman. Hortman for 3. Off. Rebound goes to Walton. Great job getting in there with Timpson. Timpson gives out to Bagley. Bagley in transition. She had an open Grayson Allen, but tipped, not stolen there by Sophia Hortman.
Timpson inbound.
Sophia Hortman kind of being Lassiter's Alice Zhang today. Thinking about Zhang, she gets it now. Down low to Nicholson to the corner. Bagley for 3. And there we go. And she is the first Lady Raider in the double digits now. And that makes it a 1-possession game.
3-pointer.
Nicholson tries to go for the steal, can't get it, and they're going to say she did not even touch it. They're going to say Lady Raider ball.
Ball awarded to the Raiders.
Lady Raiders going to take it up. Moving it inside, Grayson Allen's going to kick it to Bagley. Bagley to an open Timpson. Timpson from 3. Banked in. I'm not sure what day it is, but I'm pretty sure the bank is open. And the Lady Raiders have tied it up. And just as I said at the half, you just got to wait for those shots to start falling. Now that they are falling, we got a tie ball game here. Back-to-back threes for the Raiders. 6:38 to go, 26 apiece. Again, don't go anywhere, folks, because after this game, we will have the girls unveiling their 2022-23 region championship banner, the first one in decades. I know I'm excited for that to see and congratulate the Lady Raiders for winning the region championship. And as they're about to come out their huddle, looks to have we have the same starting 5 here for the Raiders. 5 out there, not starting 5. Lassiter wants an extra second, still talking. Lady Raiders are all 5 of them already out there. They're in their 2-2-1 press. Shout out to the Lady Raiders who are cheering really loud right now. And hear them all the way up here.
Hortman inbound for Lassiter.
Hortman gives it up. Squares back to Hortman. Hortman down to McKinney. Good defense there by Nicholson, making sure you can't get the outlook pass. And they're going to call a foul. So I know that's not going to be something that's going to come up on the stat sheet. But that was some solid defense there by Nicholson in the 2-on-1. Don't let them get the outlook pass. You can't step up too far, but not going back far enough that it's an easy layup. Unfortunately, she doesn't get the foul there. McKinney's, and the first one is good. And I believe that's her 5th free throw of the game. I believe she's 5 for 5, if I'm not mistaken. McKinney, second free throw, and that's the commentator's curse. She misses the second one. And they got squares going in there with Nicholson, and they're going to say jump ball, stays with Lassiter.
Ball awarded to the Trojans.
Unfortunate break here for the Lady Raiders. And looks like they switch back to a zone here. No, they are going to get back into a man now. Lassiter's going to take a couple, Wyman's going to take a couple steps in. Her shot's no good, and they're going to get another jump here. This time it's going to stay with the Lady Raiders.
Check that. Katie Timpson to inbound for Walton.
Kate Bagley crosses half court. He's going to swing it over to Aylin. Aylin to Alizang. Alizang the 3. The triple is good. Alizang with their first points of the game. And Walton's coming out aggressive on the press there. And that's a bad pass by Hortman, and it's going to be Lady Raiders ball. Almost hit the cheerleaders on the sideline.
Kaylee Timpson to inbound for Walton.
Raiders moving in. They're trying to try a jump, and they are going to call a jump. Kate Skurs gets in there. Forces a jump that's going to go to Lassiter. That's okay, that's okay. The Lady Raiders do need to control the game again, get back into their game. Don't let Lassiter, I believe that's 3 jump balls in a row as they're pushing it very quickly here. Horman with it. The Lady Raiders cannot allow Lassiter as they got a wide open Aaron Kane there's going to drop fouls. I keep trying to say. The Lady Raiders, they got 3 jump balls in a row. They cannot let Lassiter control the course and the pace of this game. They need to calm down, play their game, and not be forced their hands by the Trojans. As Aaron Kane's going to go shoot for the free throw. It's going to be no good. Hits back iron. Second free throw, rims in and out, but it's going to go off Grayson Aylin. It's going to stick with the Lassiter Trojans. They're going to throw it into Hortman. Hortman gives it to Wyman in the corner. Back to Hortman. Hortman swings it to Wyman. Wyman down low. That squares is going to go and miss. Rebound Nicholson. Chloe Nicholson with the rebound is going to give it up to Kate Bagley. He's pushing it up to Grayson Allen. Allen's going to dribble in. Kick out. Wide open. Alice Zhang for 3. Bang! That's her second 3 in a row. And Alice Zhang is getting a hot. Raiders now have a 5-point lead, and that's a steal by the Raiders. Chloe Nicholson is going to push it. She's going to slow it down, but they got a wide open Bagley. Bagley for 3. There we go! 3 threes in a row for the Raiders. And they got an 8-point lead all of a sudden. That's going to get it down low. McKinney's shot is no good. Rebound. Raiders. Raiders pushing it. Timpson. Okay, Timpson back to Kate Bagley. Over to Alice Zhang, who's hit 2 threes. Stolen by Hortman. Hortman is going to push it, and she's going to get fouled. The momentum has fully switched. The Lady Raiders have all momentum right now and are up 8. Sophie Hortman at the line. First free throw is no good. Sophia Hortman, her second free throw. is good. That makes it a 7-point game. Walton 35, Lassiter 28, 4:19 to go in the third quarter. Looks like Radovich is about to come in for the Raiders as they're going to swing it to Alice Zhang. Alice Zhang swings it to Simpson. Kaylee Timpson over to Grayson Aylen. Grayson Aylen gives it up. Now we got some Raiders moving it a little bit. Raiders have moved it around the perimeter all night. Kate Bagley's going to try to split the defense. She's going to go up and she's going to get fouled. Shot is no good. Lassiter coach Jay McAuley is not happy about that. First free throw by Kate Bagley is good. And we got Varghese and Radovich coming in. Kate Bagley's second free throw is good. She goes 2 for 2 from the line. That makes it a 9-point Raider lead. But the Lassiter's got wide open three. It's good. Who else but Kenzie Wyman? I think that's her 4th 3 of the game. Cuts into the Raiders' lead just a little bit. Varghese's got it. He's going to swing it over to an open Kate Bagley. Kate Bagley! Oof. Good rebound there. Great hustle by Grayson Allen.
The foul's on number 3 for Lassiter. Number 23, Grayson Aylen at the line, shooting 2.
Grayson Aylen leads the team with almost 15 points a game, 14.5. Has not scored tonight. But that is her first points there. But her impact tonight has been far beyond, her point total as she shoots the second free throw. Goes 2 for 2, and as I was trying to say, just saw it on that play, getting the rebound, the hustling, the defense that she's had today. Great game by Grayson Aylen, even if the points don't show that. And that's just got another 3, and oh my, Kenzie Wyman. Kenzie Wyman with now 5 threes on the game, single-handedly keeping Lassiter in it. I'm trying to push it, Varghese. Some hands on her by Horman, no call. They're going to get on Chloe Nicholson, and they're going to call jump. Jump ball. I'll say these refs do like to call the jump ball more than they do fouls.
To the Raiders.
Varghese looking, she's going to go to Kate Bagley. Kate Bagley. So you go to Radovich. Radovich on to Varghese. Oh, great cut by Kate Bagley. Shot is no good. Rebound, Aaron Kane. Trojans in transition. And Wyman. Why not Wyman? She gets another 2 to her name. Make it a 1-possession game again. And Grayson Allen's going to go down low, and I don't think Chloe Nicholson was expecting it. Turnover here with 2:27 to go in the game. Walton still up 39-36. And we got another close one, just like that first one that went to double overtime. Hopefully the Lady Raiders can win another one. That's tipped. Tipped by Grayson Allen. It's going to go off the foot of Hortman. Kick ball violation. And there we go, Lady Raiders. She's going to throw it in Grayson Aylen. Grayson Aylen with the spin. Stopped by Hortman, and they're going to call jump here, and this one will be Trojan ball. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul here. They're going to call a foul. It looks like on Hortman, no. No, not on Hortman. They're going to call it on Squares. Hortman was just arguing about it.
Number 5,
Alice Zhang is going to come back in the game.
for the Raiders, for Chloe Nicholson, and number 14.
Likewise, Ellie Cruz is going to come back in the game for the Trojans.
Number 3, Kate Squires.
And there we go, the refs calling foul instead of the jump ball there. And throwing in Grayson. Aylen's got a wide open Bagley. Kate Bagley for 3. And then out, rebound, Lassiter. Lassiter's going to try to push it here. Lassiter in transition, no foul called. Layup is no good. But they're going to call a foul there. Foul's going to go on number 11, Renee Radovich.
Kenzie Wyman to inbound.
Under 2 minutes to go in the third here. Lassiter still down 3. Courtesy of your Lady Raiders as Claire McKenney is going to get the layup to go. Our Lady Raiders impersonate Radovich open for 3. Oh, and great steal there by Kate Bagley. Getting aggressive down to Aylin. Aylin. Radovich to Verghese. Verghese, and she's going to get called for a travel violation there.
Travel is called for the shot all the way to Lassiter.
Can't say I disagree with that call, but great move by Verghese. Great idea. Now let's just hold them here. Hold out to the quarter. Get rested. And I have to say, as long as we can make it to the quarter with the lead, I think we're fine the fourth, as long as we can keep playing like this. As McKinney is going to go up, no foul called. Rebound Verghese. Verghese's going to push it. Verghese. Radovich. Radovich with another 3. Radovich with the 3 ball. 42-38, Lady Raiders. Horman's got an open 3. She's not going to take it. She's going to pass it to Wyman. Wyman, step back. Off, rebound. Horman's going to get it. She's going to go up, and she's going to get fouled by Verghese. And that foul comes with 32.5 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Fouls on number 14. Number 1, Sophie Hortman at the line. Shooting 2.
Her first shot is good.
Basket's good. Number 12,
Kaylee Timpson's going to come in for Kate Bagley. Second free throw attempt. Hortman's off. Rebound Raiders. And they're going to call a timeout here by the Lady Raiders. 30 seconds to go here. Walton Raiders up 3. This has by far been the best quarter for the Lady Raiders, and it's just been what I've been saying all game. They've been playing the same defensively, better. I will say slightly better. But the majority of it, it's just been their shots have been falling to this quarter. They made a couple threes. They're starting to make their layups, make their free throws. And now it's all coming together for the Lady Raiders who are up 3. As long as we can, as I said, as long as we can maintain this lead for the rest of the quarter and maintain this style of play and not give in to the Lassiter Trojan pace, the Lady Raiders, I think, could pull out a win. That would mean a series sweep on Lassiter this year.
Number 14, Layla Varghese inbound to Timpson to start.
I'm sorry I had that pause there. I was trying to say series, but I didn't know how to say it. Just one of those. Okay, Tim's going to bring it up. Timpson's going to hold here for the last shot. Swing it over to Radovich. Radovich back to Timpson. Timpson, they open 3. Timpson, short. Rebound, Aylin. They're going to call that clean. Portman's going to push it. She's got up ahead to Cruz. Cruz. He's going to hit it at the buzzer. Only a 2, so the Raiders will be up 1 heading into the fourth. You can hear those Lassiter parents. So buzzer beater there makes it Walton 42, Lassiter 41, with 1 quarter of action to go. And as always, again, stay tuned, because as I've said a lot of times here, Region Championships will be banner unveiling, will be after this, and then after that, we got the boys action, who themselves had a pretty close game at the Pope Holiday Classic. I believe the Raiders won that one by 4. See what Cesar Burrows, Nikki Avalani, JP Wells, how they will perform tonight against Lassiter Trojans, the men's team. Earlier in the day, the JV Walton boys defeated the Lassiter JV boys. Now let's see if the varsity boys and the varsity girls can do the same with 1 quarter of action to go. The refs are ready here. The Raiders are ready. The Trojans want an extra second. Horman gonna throw it in. And Wyman with it. Wyman. Out of the outstretched hands of Cruz.
Pass goes out of bounds. Ball awarded to the Raiders.
Ball gonna stay with the go to the Raiders. Gracie Alien's gonna move it. Timpson. Timpson at the top of the down low to Radovich. Radovich. Nice pass there in the wide open. Kate Bagley nails the three. Kate Bagley. Lassiter trying to respond here. Almost a steal by Alice Zhang. Horman's gonna swing over to Wyman. Wyman, another three. This one no good. It's gonna go out of bounds. Does not look like it was touching my angle. The ref agrees it's gonna go out. Claire McKinnon trying to argue that it went off of Radovich there. Bagley's gonna bring it up again for the Raiders. She's gonna swing it. Allen down low to Radovich. Radovich out to Timpson. Timpson the three. Back iron. Hortman is gonna get it, but she's gonna get stripped by Bagley. Ooh, she does not look good. Alizane the three is good, and she is a little bit slow to get up. She fell pretty hard on her back there a little bit early in the game. She did fall on her back and hit the back behind the little bump. Excuse me. The little padding that we have behind the net. She went a little bit around that, hit the concrete wall. She does run off the court and does seem to be okay.
Check that. That last shot was a three-point shot.
And they are going to give us a three here to make it a 7-point game.
Wyman to inbound.
Wyman the dribble here. He's going to swing it. Aaron Kane, by the way, comes in for Hortman. Cruz going to swing it. Down low, McKinney. McKinney's shot is no good. Rebound, Aaron Kane. Aaron Kane's shot is blocked. Rebound, Radovich. Radovich's going to slow it down. Gives it to Bagley. Kay Bagley bringing it up for the Raiders. Hey, Bagley, open. Kay attempts it for three. Blocked by Kenzie Wyman.
Out of bounds by Lassiter. Ball awarded to the Raiders. Alice Zhang to inbound. Number 24, Chloe Nicholson checks in the game. For number 11, Renee Radovich.
I was saying Chloe Nicholson thought there was someone else, but there isn't. And Cruz is going to get sealed. Can't control the ball, though. And Raiders escape with one there. Horman is on the sideline next to the scorer's table there. And she is ready to come back in the game here. Lassiter's going to play it down to McKinnon. McKinnon's shot is good. And Grayson Aylin's going to bring it up. Timpson. Timpson swings it over. Bagley. Bagley to the corner. Grayson Aylin's going to shoot it. Shot is no good. It's going to be tipped out by McKinnon. Should say Raider ball. It does stay with the Raiders. Sophia Hortman back in the game for the Trojans. Alice Zhang's going to inbound it for the Raiders. They're going to go down low to Chloe Nicholson, excuse me. Who gets hacked there, and she's going to go for the line to shoot two.
Number 34 for Lassiter. Chloe Nicholson line shooting two. Basket is good.
Shot is good there by Chloe Nicholson. Second shot, back iron, rebound, Lassiter.
The foul's on number 21 for the Raiders. Ball awarded to Lassiter. Number 14, Ellie Cruz to inbound.
Ellie Cruz gives it to Horman. Back to Cruz. Cruz to Wyman. Wyman gets a tip by Zhang. It's still going to go to McCannon. McCannon gets it out to Wyman. Wyman downloaded Kane. Aaron Kane makes the layup. 45-49. Lady Raiders still on top with 5:38 to go. They're going to swing over Kay Bagley to 3. Off. And they're going to call a foul there on Chloe Nicholson. Nicholson trying to go for the rebound. Looks like they're going to call a push in the back there.
Ball awarded to Lassiter. Number 1, Sophie Horman inbound.
Herman, stolen by Zhang. Zhang! Alice Zhang with the layup. There we go. 51-41 Raiders. Coach Lucy wants to travel. Shot is no good by Aaron Kane. Rebound Raiders. Timpson in transition. Timpson. And Horman's going to try to call the charge. There's going to be a block. There we go. Our feet were not set.
The foul is on number 1 for Lassiter. Block is the call. Ball awarded to the Raiders.
And they're not going to call any shot there. They're going to call it on the floor. 5:05 remaining. And Horman's on the ground again. They're not going to get a call there. She's a warrior fighting out there. She does not look good right now. Her back. She's holding her back again as Alice Zhang gets it in the Raiders. Raiders going to try driving. Kicks it out. Aylin. Aylin to Bagley. And she's going to use her. Asking me a push off. Yeah.
There is an injured player on the court. Timeout.
And we're going to an injury timeout for Hortman.
Timeout on the court. Number 12, Kate Wyman entering the game.
Hopefully she will be okay. And she is able to walk off on her own ability, so that is good.
Number 21, ball awarded to Lassiter. There is timeout on the court.
They're going to call a timeout here.
Timeout called by head coach.
4:50 to go. 51-45. Lady Raiders on top. And we're coming down to the final stretch here. And we got a game, ladies and gentlemen. Lady Raiders right now. Kate Bagley is having herself a night. Right now, she leads the team with 19. Check that. 20, excuse me. She is having a night today, the senior. She's a big reason why the Lady Raiders are up right now. Her and Kenzie Wyman have been trading threes all night. Final stretch here, final 5 minutes of the game. Lady Raiders need to calm down, be smart with the basketball. We have a celebrity guest appearance here. Arthur Walton has finally showed up. As he will be with me for the second game, the boys game, coming up after the championship banner unveiling ceremony.
For Lassiter.
Trojans working it. Stolen by Nicholson. Nicholson. Chloe Nicholson's going to get fouled by Aaron Kane. Great steal there by Chloe Nicholson. Just comes up, almost looks like an NFL cornerback there. Watching the ball, being a ball hog, and then jumping the route there.
Checking in the game for the Trojans. For number 34, Aaron Kane. Ball awarded to the Raiders. Number 12, Katie Timpson inbound to Kate Bagley.
Raiders working it. Timpson with the ball now. To the corner with Nicholson. Nicholson to Timpson. Timpson to Bagley. Bagley surveying her option, gives it to Alice Zhang. Alice Zhang being pressured highly by Wyman. She's going to get in. She's going to pull the midi. Midi is good by Alice Zhang. 53-45. Lady Raiders lead. Lassiter moving it. Lassiter shot is good by Wyman again. It's only a 5-point game here. Bagley's going to surveil. She gives it to Aylin. Back to Bagley. To Timpson. Timpson to Bagley. Bagley thought about the shot. Gives it to Alex Zhang instead. Zhang another mid-range is off this time. Rebound by Wyman. They're going to call a foul on Chloe Nicholson.
The foul is on number 24. Number 11,
Renee Radovich is going to come in the game.
For the Raiders. For number 24, Chloe Nicholson.
Lassiter movement here. Walton still in the press with 3:35 to go. And they're going to call a foul here on Kaylee Timpson. And it looks like that will send Lassiter to the bonus.
Number 12,
And it looks like Sophie Horman is going to come back in the game again. She is fighting out there. She is a true baller, loves to play, fighting through the pain. First free throw by Kate Wyman is good. We got Kate and Kenzie Wyman for Lassiter. Wyman's second free throw, no good. And they're going to call a jump. No, they're going to let Sophia Hortman come in.
The foul's on number 44.
And yes, it was a foul.
Timpson to inbound. Number 1, Sophie Horman checks in the game.
Hortman back in the game.
Kate Wyman.
Bagley bringing it up for the Raiders. Swings it to Timpson. Lassiter's in a 2-3 zone, as they have been throughout the majority of this game. Swings over to Radovich. Radovich's shot is no good. 3:17 to go. Raiders up 53-49. Kenzie Wyman down low to Claire McKinnon. McKinney's shot is good, and that makes it a 2-point game. Kate Bagley dribbles up the court and is going to give it over. Grayson Allen back to Kate Bagley. Kate Bagley to Kaylee Timpson in the corner. Back to Bagley. Kate Bagley's going to shoot a 3. Off. Rebound Radovich. Radovich, the putback is good. Great job there by Renee Radovich, keeping the Raiders' lead stable. Kenzie Wyman's going to give it down low to McKinnon. McKinnon's shot is good. Excuse me, McKinney, not McKinnon. 53-55. Lady Raiders are bringing it down. They're going to give it over. And it's going to be out of bounds. Time out called. Can you tell them who made the shot? I'm trying to pay attention to the game.
Okay, yeah.
And we got a full 2s on the clock right now. 2-2-2. 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go. The Lady Raiders up 2, and this is going to be a great finish. Kate Bagley and Kenzie Wyman have had themselves nights, respectively, for their high schools. I'm excited for this finish right now. The Lady Raiders probably not going to be pressing as hard now with 2:22 left. Maybe not even at all. Depends on what coach wants. We're going to see Radovich, Timpson, Bagley, Zhang, and Aylin out there. Now, so you're going to throw it in. Wyman. Wyman in the middle. Excuse me, not Wyman. It's a good tipped. Wyman recovers it, though. Wyman back to Hortman. Hortman going to slow it down. To Cruz. Down to McKinnon. McKinney's going to go up. Miss. Rebound. Radovic. Radovic over to Bagley. And Bagley's going to try to slow it down here. Had the fast break. Smart here to slow it down here. Let the play set up. Swings it over to Timpson. Timpson to Zhang. Zhang back to Timpson. Over to Bagley. Okay, Bagley is going to swing it to Grayson Aylen. And then to Bagley. Down low to Atlas Zhang. The midi. Good. Rattles all around the rim and hits the backboard. And it's good. The Lady Raiders now have a 2-possession lead with under 1:30 to go in the game. Wyman's pass to McKinney. Gives over to Cruz. Cruz a wide open 3. Missed rebound. Atlas Zhang. Players are on the floor, and they're going to say it stays with Lassiter. Hortman and Zhang were battling for it. And I respect the ref there for not calling any jumps, any fouls. This goes in the game with this little time remaining. Just let the play out. Unfortunately for the Lady Raiders, just couldn't get it. Cruz got it. We got player on the floor. Player is Kate Squares. But Kaden, those shots going to get blocked by Radovic. Radovic over to Bagley. Bagley's going to try to slow it down. Lassiter's starting to press. And Kenzie Wyman's going to foul Kate Bagley. 57.3 seconds to go.
Number 21, Kate Bagley at the line, shooting 2.
The Lady Raiders are in the bonus now. First free throw is no good. Second free throw, no good. And Hortman and Lassiter trying to push it. Hortman over to Wyman. Wyman down low. Passing against where she does. McKinney's shot is no good, and it's going to be out of bounds. Say Lassiter ball. 45.6 seconds to go. Timeout called by the Trojans. 45.6 seconds to go. Walton leads 57-53.
53, Walton 57.
Walton, we've probably seen the last of their press today. You just got to stick man-to-man, I think, if you're here. Walton. Stick man-to-man. Double Wyman if you have to. But whatever you do, do not let Kenzie Wyman shoot a 3. It has been her night. She's been hot all night. Don't let her shoot the 3 here. We can allow it to. No 3s. And especially no Kenzie Wyman on the offensive side. Just keep. As long as we can maintain this, I don't think obviously we don't need to worry about the offense too much. Right now, very worried for these Lady Raiders coming down the stretch. Let's see if they can maintain this lead. And this game's gonna be excited, very intense, very close, back and forth all game. I'm proud of how the Lady Raiders have played, and now let's close this game out. And the teams are ready to come back.
Kenzie Wyman inbound for Lassiter.
Kenzie Wyman's going to inbound it. She's going to give it up to Claire McKinnon. Bad pass to Cruz. Aylen's going to get it down. Chase it down. And they're going to foul Kate Bagley. Bad turnover there by the Trojans. Great sprint there by Grayson Aylen, to get that loose ball, get it out. And with 37.6 seconds left, Raiders are in the bonus plus now, shooting 2. First free throw was no good by Kate Bagley. Second free throw now. It's up and it's going to rattle in. 58-53. Yeah, no more press by the Raiders. Going to press at half court. Hortman gives it to Wyman. Wyman, there's the 3 by Wyman. Air ball. And then Lassiter going to try to save it. Squares cannot. And it will be the Raiders' ball. 24.6 seconds to go. Raiders up 58-53. Trojans want a timeout here, 58-53. The Lady Raiders are hype right now, as they should be. As long as you can knock down a couple free throws here if you're the Raiders, this game is all but over. Only thing that cannot happen here is a turnover. I would say right now, if I'm coach, I'm giving it to either Kate Bagley or Alice Sang. They have been the hot hands today. Maybe Kayla Timpson, but I would probably want Kayla Timpson throwing it in. And now let's see what coach has drawn up, as yet again, the Lassiter Trojans, I feel like, have been taking a lot longer in their timeouts than the Lady Raiders have. Still over there talking. She wants all of this 1 minute. Excuse me, that was a 30-second timeout. Bagley's going to throw it in. She's going to get it into Grayson Aylen. Aylen's going to get fouled by Hortman. 20.5 seconds to go. Grayson Aylen's going to go to the line.
Number 23, Grayson Aylen at the line, shooting 2.
All players for the Lady Raiders are back. Other than Grayson Aylen, who was shooting the free throws, they are just playing the prevent defense here, as Grayson Aylen makes the first free throw. Nothing over the top. If Grayson Aylen misses this, you can allow them to gain the rebound, but nothing quick, nothing in the backcourt.
Second basket by Aylen is good.
It is good, and that makes it a 7-point game. And Cruz is going to kind of slow it down here. She's trying to set up something. Great defense there by Alice Zhang. He's going to give it up to Hortman. Lassiter's going to need to put up a shot here soon. Cruz is going to put it up, and it's off. Rebound. Timpson, and she's going to get fouled with 0.4 seconds to go. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the ball game. The Lady Raiders will pull off another win. Back to back for the Lady Raiders at home. Kayla Timpson to put away the final free throws of the game. First one is good. Second one off, but that will be the game. Lady Raiders are going to win 61-53 over the Lassiter Trojans in a heated and close matchup. Great matchup by the Raiders. Great second half, particularly by the Raiders. And I'm actually being joined now by the illustrious Arthur Walton, who finally decided to show up. So Arthur, why'd you try to skip the game, man?
Hey, all that matters, I caught the end of that game, and I mean, it seemed like it was a close game for a moment. I think everyone excited on the benches, and Kate Bagley with a 20-point game. I mean, that's impressive.
Yeah, great game all around by Lady Raiders, especially particularly in that second half. First half, we had some struggles. Great resilience, excuse me. Great resilience there by the Lady Raiders to change it up in the second half. Great coaching there. Great all-around game by all the players to get the series sweep over the Lassiter Trojans this year, 2-0.
So great job, Raiders, and they'll go anywhere. In a few minutes, we're going to be unveiling the region banner for the Walton girls, winning the region. So stay tuned. We'll also be joined by a few graduating players on the court.
Champion basketball team. The Lady Raiders compiled a record of 19-10 during the 2022-2023 season. 19 wins was the most in school history since 1989. And the girls qualified for the state playoffs for the first time since 2014. The team hosted a playoff game for the first time in school history. and won its first state playoff game since 1999. The season was capped off by a region championship where the girls were victorious over Cherokee 66-56. This was only the second girls basketball region championship in school history, the previous championship being in 1983. Please give a round of applause to congratulate this lady basketball team. Now, please direct your attention to the girls region basketball region championship banner located behind the upper bleachers behind the home bench as we unveil the new region championship banner. Let's give it up one more time for the 2023 region champion girls basketball team. And congratulations.
Lassiter Trojans will visit Walton here. And we got some big news. First start for the freshman, CJ Jordan, in the absence of JP Wells tonight.
Yeah, CJ Jordan, the tall 6'6" center. Number 24 out on the court, but his game goes far beyond that. As the buzzer sounds here, we're going to quickly go to the Pledge of Allegiance, and we're going to quickly announce the teams.
It's time for the starting lineup for the visiting Lassiter Trojans. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 0, Lassiter Torrance. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 5, Jane Emanuele. At center, a 6'2" senior, number 13, Anthony Manucci. And then power forward, a 6'5" senior, number 20, Cal Listen, head coach, Jim Colley. It's time for the starting lineup for your home team, Walton Raiders. At guard, 6'3" junior, number 0, Caden Gilstrap. At guard, 5'11" senior, check that, 6'3" junior, number 3, Caesar Burrows. At guard, 6' senior, number 11, Kamani Paxton. At guard, 6'2" junior, number 12, Nicholas Amayani. And at center, 6'6" center, number 24, C.J. Twiddle. That's what the coaching Paul Red, CEO at the so happy to be coach. Treasurer, Trustee, Peter Hayes. Jamie is planning, and here's your manager. That is the starting lineup for your Walton Raiders.
But CJ Jordan providing much needed height down low. He's counting these 6'9" guys we've been facing lately.
I'm pretty interested in the entire week. I like the height. 6'6", long wingspan. He's going to be able to counter that.
Jordan Davis jumping.
Yeah, and hopefully we can turn this one into an advantage for us. As Jordan moves to the tip. No worries there. As number 0, the leader of this team, Kyrie Torrance with the ball. Swings it to Anthony Venuti. Cal Liston starts off the game with a bucket. 6'5", 206-pound senior.
He's no 6'9", but he's a small guy.
Yeah, he seems to be more dominant than those. He's not as passive as those other bigs we faced. And off the cut, Apliani misses the lay.
CJ Jordan getting that earlier. Great pass down to Mickey.
Agreed. Jaden Emanuele finds number 3, Aiden Davis. Over to Jaden Emanuele once again. On the wing is Davis. Emanuele buries the triple. Quick start for Lassiter, but don't count Walton out yet. And Burrows controlling the offense up top. On the wing now. Cutting Paxton, finds Johnson. Jordan up top. Abliani. Gilstrap collects at the top of the key. Drives in, pounds, lay is good. Strong finish by Gilstrap.
Tough bucket there, using the big body, forcing the contact and getting the lay to go.
Absolutely. Here we have Kyrie Torrance, the senior. Dumps it off to Davis. And ball finds on the opposite wing in Emanuele's hands. He just buried a triple. And that's Liston. Over to Torrance. Finds Davis down low. Davis not going to go up with it. Instead, almost a backcourt violation. Emanuele collects. Shoots the 3. And gets the bank to go. Right at the end of the shot clock, too. There's Gilstrap with it on the wing. Paxton. Jordan. Facilitating a decent bit here. Burrows has it in the wing. Drives, kicks. Finds Burrows in the wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Burrows going to work. Goes up. And great defense by Lassiter there.
Grace got allowed the defense chance to work in at Walton.
And Walton will have to find a way to fix this. No doubt they will. Torrance with a 3. Off the mark. Tipped up and Avliani collects. Jordan going in pace. Finds Paxton in the corner. Burrows to Gilstrap. Pump fake, step back. Avliani within the corner. Gilstrap resetting the offense here. He's going to give it to the smaller. And one for CJ Jordan.
There's a freshman in his first start going up and getting that and one call.
Yeah, our guy, in general, you know, court vision, sees the mismatch down low and is able to get his guy a bucket.
Walton going with the 4 out, nobody in for the rebound.
All right, and that free throw is no good. Emmanuel, he's already hit 2 here. He's got to have a hand up on. Jordan helps out. Torrance to Davis, to Liston. And Venuti goes up and draws the call.
Yeah, good job there by Lassiter, getting it inside, something that we haven't seen a lot of when we went to the Duluth games and the Blessed Trinity games. Can't double there your Caesar. He's the smaller guard. You don't necessarily need to be the doubler there. And unfortunately, we get the foul call there.
And the lefty. Venuti's going to miss the first. And Venuti drills the second. 9-4. You know, I'm still not mad at the way Walton's playing. I think Lassiter's probably the best team we've faced recently. And keeping it close here. I'm not worried. Avliani finds Burrows. Burrows driving in, taking Emmanuel to the rack. Ooh. 2 guys on him, saves it. Paxton, pump fake, gives himself an open look, and it's no good. And Gilstrap almost collects and saves that on the offensive board.
Yeah, Gilstrap came flying in there. I'm surprised there was no call on that Caesar shot. Looked like a lot of contact down there.
True. Fading away, I mean. And here's Torrance, leading this team in points per game. Venuti gets Emmanuel. You gotta have a hand up when guarding him. He's a lethal force. And Liston spins, falls. That's got to be a travel somewhere in there. And Burrows collects. Great job by Avliani getting on the ground. Jordan now in transition. Stops at the 3-point line. Drives in, passes to Gilstrap in the corner. Drives. Avliani, open look, shoots it, and buries it.
Much
needed triple there.
Great pass there by the general himself, General Gilstrap. Nicky Avliani wide open in the corner, knocks down the 3.
Yeah, Gilstrap did a good job of seconding the defenders there. And here's Emmanuel. Hand up when you're guarding him. Into Venuti. The larger Jordan on him. Going up strong, and they're calling a travel. Great defense there by Jordan.
Great defense. That's not the defense that you expect from a freshman going up, being calm, collected, doesn't be aggressive, doesn't try to swat the ball away. He lets the player work and let him control his own game.
Exactly. He uses his body, but he wasn't overly aggressive. And here's Burrows, guarded by Emmanuel. Jordan at the top. They like to put him in that position to facilitate there. They trust him. And Gilstrap goes up strong and gets blocked by Aiden Davis.
Yeah, just going back to what you were saying, they love using CJ up top, using the facility role, the Nikola Jokic role, I like to call it.
Yes. Absolutely. And here's Aiden Davis once again after that block. Emmanuel finds Kyrie Torrance. Davis pumps and drives. Gets stopped. Liston, guarded by Paxton. Drives right side. Great defense. Davis, he's made a 3 with no time on the shot clock before, but can't get it to go this time, and no one there to rebound.
Yeah, no bodies at number 13 there for Lassiter. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, not what you wanted to see there. And he's Burrows, guarded once again by Jaden Emmanuel. Paxton, up top to Gilstrap. Caden takes it right, gives it to Avliani, just hit a 3. Paxton could have taken that open look there. Now Burrows has it with 5 left on the shot clock. Drives in, gets an open look, and oh, the ball bounces off the back iron. Torrance takes off. Emmanuel gets it ripped by Jordan. Jordan in transition, fast break. And tipped out by Aiden Davis.
Yeah, in that previous position, some tough moves by Caesar. Unfortunately, couldn't get to roll. But then the steal on the other end by the young freshman. He's played phenomenal so far today.
Yeah, playing a pivotal role on the both offensive side, facilitating the defensive, playing on the boards and getting a steal.
Now throwing it in for Walton.
Gilstrap, newly checked in, Jay Chigi, number 32, the senior. Burrows gets in, Avliani. Can he hit another one? Yes,
Bang.
He can!
And Nicky's trying to fill in that JP Wells role that we aren't getting today, but back-to-back threes there.
Yeah, I mean, he's always that catch-and-shoot guy on our squad, and he's providing tonight. Today. Not nighttime yet. Here's Torrance once again. The primary ball handler for this squad. Liston puts up a not pretty 3, and Jay Chigi comes up with it. Kyrie Torrance knocks it down.
That was just a matter of who wanted it more in that possession. Flew in, got the rebound, and then a wide open triple.
Here's Burrows with under a minute to go. Takes it to Avliani on the right side. Jordan might have had the slip there. Burrows gets in so easily. And Jordan's going to put up a 3. And not a bad shot. Open look. A little off
That's the shot that
balance.
you want the freshman to take.
Yeah, it shows the confidence he has in his own game. And Emmanuel, he's been playing well tonight. And Burrows playing for last shot here. Less than a second separating the shot clock and game clock. Gilstrap's going to have control. And almost plucked.
There's that
Jordan
one spin by
saves it.
CJ.
Avliani to Paxton. 5 seconds to go. Paxton tries to get the foul. Oh, and almost gets it to go. All right. First time this season we see our squad down at the end of the first quarter, 16-10. But Wesley, are you worried right now?
I'm not worried too badly. I said it a lot during the girls' game. It's kind of the same thing. We're playing a great game, as you mentioned earlier. The shots just aren't falling for us today, other than Nikki, who hit 2 threes in that first quarter. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just wait for the shots to fall. I would say maybe a little bit harder on the defensive glass. Keep giving up some offensive rebounds. Keep giving up those second chance points. But other than that, great job in that first quarter by the Raiders. Unfortunate to be down 6.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Walton's been playing a solid game. But I think to this point, Lassiter's been out shooting us, right? I mean, Emmanuel has 8 points, I believe, off 2 threes already. I think they're shooting hot. So if they average out to their usual percentages, I think Walton can come back and equalize by halftime.
100% agree with that, Arthur. I think one guy who's had an underrated first quarter, I think it's Caesar. He did great facilitating, he did great driving. He just didn't get any buckets in that first quarter.
Yeah, no, he got great takes. They're going to fall. He's a great player. All right, and we're looking to see if there's going to be any substitutions going into the second quarter. But looks like the same lineup will be rolled out. No complaints over here. This is a good squad. And first look at number 4, TJ Schinkel. I like that name. You know, I feel like if you hit a move, crossover, you know, you just got Schinkled, you know? I kind of like that.
Like that, too.
Bit of a shorter junior. He's going to be guarding Nicky, so hopefully Nicky can take advantage of that matchup. But Jordan, hands off to Burrows. Emmanuel playing underrated defense, but he's getting too handsy there, and that's going to be a foul on Emmanuel.
That'd be funny if that was Sinkley. Too handsy by Sinkley.
Huh?
Sinkley? How do you say his name?
Schinkel.
Sinkle. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Foul is on number 5, Jaden Emmanuel. And Burrows looking to get it going for himself. Drives in, kicks to the open Paxton, shoots it, and bounces off the iron. Caesar almost there for the offensive board.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We haven't had a lot of offensive rebounds in that first quarter.
And Aiden Davis swings to Emmanuel. Open 3, and he's going to bury another triple. And Abney wants to talk things over. Going to take a timeout.
That's his third three of the ball
That's
game.
the man to stop right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got 11 points.
11 points. That's more than the entire team of Walton so far in the game.
Yeah. And he's averaging 7.5 on the season, so he's a known scorer, but not to this extent that he's shooting tonight.
Absolutely. And if you're Coach Ebony, you got to make some changes. Arthur, what changes are you making?
I think I've been saying it up here that every time he's being guarded, not necessarily the guy has a hand up. It's simple. It's as simple as that. Play a little higher on him, force him to drive, and then you're going to have someone like C.J. Jordan play help defense and get a block or a swat, or just play a contested defense.
I think I agree with that.
C.J. Jordan inbound for Walton.
So hopefully his hot streak is coming to an end soon. Burrows sizing him up. Drives in. Gilstrap. Gives it to Avliani. Avliani with T.J. Schinkel on him. Burrows. And foul before the shot.
The foul's on number 5.
And that's his second, I believe, for Jaden Emanuel. He might have to check out here.
He will check out, and that's massive for Lassiter.
That is. And he was playing good defense on Burrows there, too, so hopefully some new gaps will open up here. Gilstrap. And Paxton fights for it. He's got Jordan down low. Swings it to him. Up and in for C.J. Jordan.
And there's that offensive rebound I was talking about earlier. Kamani Paxton going in and just using his body to get the rebound, get it to C.J. Jordan.
100%. Torrance gives it to Liston. Cal Liston gives it back to Torrance. And it seems like Walton's turning up the defensive intensity there. Liston, not a great shooter, but he's going to put it up anyway. Oh, and I jinxed him again.
Commentator's curse there.
I'm going to have to stop trying to call out shots here. Burrows guarded by Torrance. Drives in, takes the mid-range, and it's short. Gilstrap saves, gets it to Jordan. Gilstrap back in the corner, and Burrows is going to reset. Avliani takes it in strong, and too strong off the glass.
I honestly see a pretty good possession there by Walton. Another offensive rebound there by Caden.
I mean, I like that shot for Caesar. Great offensive hustle. And Caesar with the block. Taken off, and that's going to be a foul on number 20, Cal Liston, on the floor.
Great job there by Caesar to draw that foul.
Exactly.
Put his body on him, not let him get around you.
I mean, he knows a guy like that isn't going to rip the ball from him, so you might as well let the guy ride him, foul him. Oh, all right. And our first substitutions of the game, number 4, Leo Etta, and number 10, Duvan McWillow, checking in for C.J. Jordan and Nicholas Avliani.
And we're seeing the impact of those blowouts early on here. Leo Etta, a guy that has not been in the rotation this season, getting some early action here in the second quarter.
You know, I like him as a player. He can do everything. He's tall, he's lanky, he's aggressive. And Burrows, strong. Paxton can't get it to go. Etta fights for it, and that's what we need right there. And ball will stay Walton's side.
Can't say I agree with that. It did look like it came off Leo Etta's.
I would also agree with that. But no complaints up here in the commentator's booth. Gilstrap will take it out. But Etta already getting like 2 offensive rebounds right off the bat. It's what we like to see. And I think Lassiter is overly physical. I think they're going to get a lot of fouls called. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. See, I'm getting back to my prediction style, right?
Foul in the act of shooting. The foul's on number 4.
Alrighty. T.J. Schinkel getting the foul. Leo Etta going to shoot 2. And he drills the first. Much needed free throw.
Number 4, T.J. Schinkel.
And Charlie Wright.
Leo Etta only
Coming into the
shooting 3% from the free throw line on my snaps. He's only shot 5 free throws. However.
Okay, then he made 1, so it's 20.
So now it would be 20.
Yeah, but he's a better free throw shooter than that. I mean, for a guy that doesn't ultimately get a lot of playing time, if you're just going to shoot like 1 or 2 free throws without being really warm, I can understand where that comes from. But in the clutch, he drills them there. Torrance gives it to Venuti. He checked back in. Torrance guarded by Aguilu. Jay Chigi to number 11, Charlie Wright. And Torrance with a nice move, can't get it to go. See, Etta had a good box out there, but no one else was there to get the rebound.
Yeah, Leo playing great so far in this game.
And Paso drills the three.
There's only so much you can do when the other team's shooting so great from the three-point line. And Walton's got to find a way to respond to that.
And Aguilu is going to respond with a nice shot. Can't get it to go. Paxton with a great rebound. Second possession chance here. Abney calling a play from the sideline. Burrows going to dribble down. Swings it all the way to the corner. Etta wide open. Can't get it to go. But Burrows almost grabs it. Venuti. And that's going to be a foul on Aguilu.
That's going to go, I believe, on Etta, not Aguilu.
Yeah. Yep.
No, it will go on Aguilu. But regardless, love the aggressiveness there by the Raiders.
Yeah,
of course. For rebounds.
100%. And Aguilu and Gilstrap are going to sit here. And here comes Torrance. Has played every single minute this far. And Charlie Wright into Davis.
That's a tough finish there.
Trying to draw the
call
charge.
there.
And I want to see Burrows get back here with a tough bucket. Into Etta. Etta drives. Finds Burrows. Agliani really wanted that ball. 15 on the shot clock. Burrows, lob pass to Jordan. And one. The second of the game. C.J. Jordan.
He's got an early 6 points.
His ability to finish through contact is impressive.
Yeah, way to be aggressive there by Jordan. As we got
Meanwhile, Gilstrap's going to check in for Etta. And good free throw. Cal Liston's going to come back in. And newly checked in number 30, Will Griffiths, the sophomore.
I see the freshman there. He's acting more mature than his age says. He's acting 100%. More like a junior, senior type
he looks
play.
like a veteran out here. And here comes Torrance once again. Got it by Gilstrap. Griffiths has it. Torrance. Jordan switching on to the smaller guard, but playing good defense. To Charlie Wright. Finds Torrance. Torrance finds Liston in the corner. To Wright. To Davis. Shoots it. And he makes it. Lassiter shooting the lights out of the ball tonight.
Yeah, I said it earlier. Just so little you can do in the modern age when teams are hot from three.
But don't count the Raiders out yet. Burrows getting reached in by Torrance. Jordan calling for the mismatch. Paxton drives. Oh, and gets blocked by Griffiths.
Not a good shot there by Kamani.
Fading away, left hand, scoop. Liston. Driving in. Finds Davis, just knocked one down. Can't get the other one to go. But Liston with the offensive rebound. Jordan on the defense. Charlie Wright. And Griffiths almost loses control there. And Kyrie Torrance collects once again. Drives in, spins, goes through contact, and tough bucket.
It's just been getting that kind of half here for the Raiders, down 15 with 1:40 to go.
Yeah. Like we were talking about earlier, we got to get on the defensive rebounding. If we limit those offensive second chance points. And Burrows, and one of his own.
Great move there by Caesar to get the open shot, and a tough finish there at the rim.
Much needed score to stop the run.
Fouls on number 30 for Lassiter. Caesar Burrows at the line to complete the 3-point play.
And Griffiths picks up the foul there. Zach playing, looking to check in.
Number 20.
And C.J. Jordan finally going to touch the bench tonight.
That's another senior. They got the first minutes of the game, or excuse me, of the season. Last game using those garbage time minutes to now be in the rotation.
No, they played early in the season, though.
Excuse me, not first minutes. I meant wasn't in the rotation.
Yeah.
Now using those minutes to get in the rotation.
Alrighty. Raiders down 12 with 1:25 to go in this half. Griffiths swings to Charlie Wright. Guarded by Paxton. And Griffiths gets it inside. Griffiths out to Cal. And he misses. Paxton with a great defensive rebound. Raiders pushing the pressure. Go Straps, gonna drive in. He's got Avliani in the corner. But instead, Burroughs is gonna shoot a three. No good. And Paxton tried to get a steal off the rebound there. Torrance is gonna come and collect. Finds a wide open Aiden Davis for three. Luckily, they didn't get that shot to fall. That's a miscommunication that just can't happen.
And good rebound there by Caden Gilstrap.
And Burroughs wide open. Gets the bump. Paxton with 30 seconds to go. 20 seconds left on the shot clock.
So he's just going to hold for the last shot of the game.
Well,
Actually, half.
No, because Lassiter will have a chance to get this rebound. They'll have at least 10 seconds.
Oh, there we go. Shot clock. My fault.
Unless there's an offensive rebound. Gilstrap open in the corner. Air ball, but
Yeah,
Avliani there.
Avliani.
And Raiders need to stop here to keep this a 10-point lead. 5 seconds to go. Torrance. Griffiths with a prayer, and it's almost good, but goes off the back iron. And I like the way Walton closed out that half. You know, the score may not reflect that we've been playing well, but certainly you can't count Walton out. We're a good team. We have a better record. We've shown we can stay in this game. Jaden Emanuele hadn't played much in that second quarter with the 2 fouls. Wesley, what do you think we need to change up going into the second half?
I would say we need to be better on the defensive glass. They've got a lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of putback points. Other than that, I think like we said the first quarter, we just got to wait for those shots to start falling. We got a couple. We got young CJ Jordan, freshman, 7 points early on. Nikki leads, Avliani leads the team with 8. We just got to wait for those shots to start falling. And I think most of all, though, just calm down defensively. We're helping a lot and leaving a lot of guys open when they're a hot team from 3. We can't let that happen.
I agree. We have to trust in our one-on-one matchups. And there was a little defensive miscommunication at times, leaving an Aiden Davis open. Luckily, it didn't hit. Same thing with another shot. But I think another thing on the offensive end is I think the 3-pointers haven't been falling as much as we would like. And I think it'll change in the second half. But I'll tell you what. We're getting 3-pointers on the outside, but then on the inside, 3 and 1s in that first half, 2 by CJ Jordan and 1 by Caesar Burroughs. It was impressive.
And we will be back in just a few minutes for the start of the second half.
Alrighty, with 45 seconds left to go, Walton down 10. Wesley, highlight some players for me, how we've been doing so far.
Obviously not the outcome that we're looking for right now on the scoreboard, but some players have been playing well tonight. CJ Jordan, the freshman that we highlighted a little bit ago, first start of his high school career. 7 points, 2 and 1s. All around great play, some great defense too. Doesn't show up on the stat sheet. Then Nikki, the 2 threes. We said it at the end of at the beginning of the break. The team hasn't shot the ball too well tonight. Nikki, 2 threes. I believe he's 2 for 3, 2 for 4.
Yeah.
Something like that. He's been the one lights out shooter I think that we can consistently go to and then we should stick to in the second half.
Yeah, obviously all these guys can shoot though, and looking to find open shots. I mean, you can't sleep on the Trojans' defense. They've been pretty locked down so far. So we just need to create the spaces, and when we get those open shot opportunities, we need to hit those. And it looks like we're coming back onto the court.
So we're gonna get the same starting 5 as we did to start the game.
Color me surprised.
Nope. I mean, these have been the best 5 of the game.
I agree. Here's a name I haven't called in a quarter. Number 5, Jaden Emanuele, checking back in. Let's hope his hot hand has since cooled off. Venuti gets to Liston. Liston gets in between Avliani and Jordan there.
Yeah, he splits the double team there and gets a nice lay there. Spin move lay.
Yeah, that was a good move. And here's Avliani. Avliani rarely gets it up top. Here's Burrows on the wing. Screen set by Jordan. Jordan on the slip. No, Paxton drives instead. A good take, just can't get it to go. And Jordan gets that into Gilstrap, who Paxton now has it. Burrows wide open for 3. Finds Gilstrap. Gilstrap. And that's got to be an and 1 right there. There was so much contact going up there.
Yeah, Coach Abney is livid over there.
Yeah, he wanted that call, but we'll take the 2 points. And he's Kyrie Torrance. And Venuti hasn't scored thus far, I don't believe. Slips, and Burrows on Torrance. Venuti's got Jordan on him. Probably not the matchup he wants. And here's Emanuele. See, there's the hand up by Paxton. That's what we can't allow him to do. And good defense by Paxton. Kyrie Torrance drives in, kicks to Emanuele, and he's off the mark. But no. Venuti gets the offensive rebound.
Yeah, and that's just another case of those help defenses that we're not recovering on.
Yeah, not a lot of Raiders down low there to get that rebound. Unfortunately, leads in Lassiter scoring a bucket. And here's Burrows. Drives right, escaping the screen. Avliani wide open. Oh, looked good from the release.
And Kane Gilstrap is a little bit slow to get up there.
Stumbling, but looks to be fine. CJ Jordan on Aiden Davis. Can't get it to go. A lot of contact if I do be honest there.
I agree with that. Surprised no call.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that Lassiter ball looked like it went off his fingertips.
Couldn't tell from my angle, Wesley. And Jordan's going to take a seat real quick. I think playing as the better rebounder, so I think suiting what Walton needs right now, this could be the right choice.
100% agree with that, Arthur.
Good help by Caesar Burrows there. Venuti to Liston. Over to Emanuele. Guarded closely by Burrows and gets, oh yeah, and Avliani with a big boy block.
Avliani making up for that missed 3, going up with getting that block.
100%, and Burrows takes it right to him. Gilstrap in the corner. We saw him shooting that at halftime, and he knocks it down.
That was a much-needed three-pointer there by Gilstrap to cut it to single digits.
Absolutely. And I don't know if that 3 got added right to the scoreboard, because to me, I thought that would have brought us a little closer, but Emanuele with the bucket.
Unfortunately there for the Raiders.
And looks like Griffiths is going to take a walk to the press box for Lassiter. But Avliani here to Burrows up top. Caesar once again doesn't take the screen, takes the contested mid-range, and gets the call. 2 free throws coming up for Caesar Burrows.
A great job there by Caesar, forcing the contact a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's been doing that a little more tonight.
Number 3, Caesar Burrows at the line with shooting 2.
You know, here's what I'm going to tell you. After Caesar nails both these free throws, it's going to be a 10-point game. You know, I had an East Marietta kids game today that I was coaching. Our team was down 12 going into the fourth quarter. We switched to a 2-2-1 press, won the game 24-22.
Nice. That's actually, you coach or you assistant coach?
Coach, head coach. So,
that's nice,
you know,
man.
all I'm saying is that could translate here. All right, maybe not a press, but honestly, Walton could run a press. I mean, everyone on this team is fast, great defensively. Peep that Burrows made both those free throws, just like I said. Yeah, shocker, I know, but.
Mr. Prediction himself.
And here's Kyrie Torrance. Screen by Griffiths. Pops out. And manually. Oh, and Kamani Paxton gets in there and gets the steal. Brings it back out. Burrows to reset. Burrows has been taken manually to the rack all game long and too strong off the glass.
Now it's no press, but I think you see a lot more aggression on the defense getting that steal there with Kamani.
Absolutely, and here's Emmanuel. Can't let him get hot again. Griffiths to Emmanuel, hand up. And I don't think Emmanuel will be getting a shot over playing here. Griffiths, pump fake, drives. Too much help, there's 3 Raiders there. Oh, and not this case. Oh, and Emmanuel drives and gets the and one.
What's kind of commentator's curse there, the issue with having 3 players is when Caesar tried to save it there, there's no one to get the save.
Yeah,
at least an easy layup.
Makes sense. There were 3 Raiders collapsed there. I mean, it only made sense that there would be a cutter coming down the middle there. Unfortunately, doesn't go Walton's way on that save.
Shooting 1.
And he gets it to go. Burrows here. Down 13, but looking to get back into the game. Gilstrap on the wing, guarded by Aiden Davis. A lot of motion. Back to Burrows up top. Almost took the deep 3. Gilstrap with a strong pump fake. Finds Paxton for the reverse and gets rejected by the rim.
Yeah, tough break there for Kamani. He's a little bit inch further, and I think that's a layup. That's 2 points more for Walton.
And the ball ends up in Aiden Davis's hands after a lot of moving around, and that's going to be a foul. Burrows a little upset at the call, but I think that's a foul.
Yeah, a lot of contact there, and Leo Etta's going to come to the scorer's table. He's going to check in. Likely for Caesar. I believe that's his second. No, he's going to get Nicky Avaloni.
I think Caesar plays the rest of the way regardless. He's been used to playing in these full games.
Yeah.
And nobody open but Emmanuel. And he collects. Burrows guarding him. Takes it to the left. Paxton tries to get a rip. Over to Davis. Oh, Emmanuel. Pump fake drive. Emmanuel with a tough layup.
Another case of why do we have 3 Raiders helping, and we're going to have 3 players help at least block the shot.
And here's Burrows. Great take.
Great take there by Caesar.
And he gets the call.
The foul's on number 5 for Lassiter.
Oh, Emmanuel. That's another foul for him.
Sorry, so when I meant at the other end, when you got 3 players in there, like, either you got to go all in, but they kind of were, like, hesitant.
Uh-huh.
You either got to go all in, or 1 in, or none in. Don't hesitate. You got to be smart with it.
Agreed. And here's Burrows at the line. It's up and in. Nothing but net. And Gilstrap coming off for Avliani.
Nicky Avaloni checks in for number 0, Caden Gilstrap.
Short. And Cal Lassiter will collect. Kyrie Torrance take the ball up. Crosses half court. And guarded by Leo Etta. Aina Davis putting the moves onto Burrows. Finds Kyrie Torrance wide open. Too strong, and Chigi with the rebound. And that's going to be out of bounds.
I did not see any foot out of bounds there. I don't know about you,
Neither
Arthur.
did I, but that's a bailout for Walton there. After another offensive rebound by Lassiter.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure you can get a butt on a man.
Haven't seen CJ Jordan this second half yet.
He started the second half.
Oh, you're right. Burrows drives in, and another foul call.
It was a tough move by Caesar there, driving to the
it
basket.
really was.
The foul's on number 0. Number 3, Caesar Burrows at the line, shooting 2.
Here's Burrows to shoot 2. And
So-
it's good.
All right, so Mr. Predictor, what do we gotta do to get back in this game?
I think we're waiting too long into the shot clock to get our shots up. I think the first open look we have to take it. It might be a little contested, but I think we have to get shots up at this point. So I'm going to predict fourth quarter, give me a 3 from Paxton, give me a 3 from Aviani, and 2 threes from Gilstrap.
Okay. It's a lot of threes made.
Burrows is going to continue to be the main force on the inside on the offensive end. Paxton, great defense on Liston, gets the block.
Yeah,
Great hustle play. Etta taking off. Finds Paxton to Burrows. Oh, I want to see that shot. But he's going to keep driving. Iguilu to Etta. Shoots it. And air, but Dubem Iguilu gets it off, and there we go.
There we go. There's those offensive rebounds that we keep referring to, getting in there. Nikki, I think that's his second offensive rebound of the game. Both of them led to points.
And Abney is heated, wanted that foul call as well. And Griffiths. Walton, you feeling the momentum shift a little bit, Wesley?
I think we're starting to lean to momentum shifts. I wouldn't say it's a complete shift yet.
All right, here's Kyrie Torrance. Stripped by, and I don't know about that one.
I 100% agree with you, Arthur. I did not see a foul there.
Yeah, I think Paxton got a clean rip, and then Iguilu took it out of his hands after that. But Gilstrap's going to check in, and I think it's going to be, all right, it's going to be Avliani checking out. 47.4 to go here in the third quarter.
Ref is checking something.
And
The foul's on 0 for Lassiter.
all right, Kyrie.
It's on Lassiter, so then it should be Walton ball.
So then it should be Walton's ball.
Ball awarded to the Raiders.
All right, there we go.
There we go indeed.
Like we said, so I think the foul might have been after Iguilu took it. He was fouled. That's what must have happened there. And the effort by the Raiders pulling through here. Refs finally see the light. And here's Burrows. Clock has got to start running. Burrows sizing up Torrance. Abney telling him to wait. I mean, if I'm Walton, though, I'd want to take that shot sooner rather than later to force Lassiter to shoot within the shot clock, but too late now.
I see what you're saying, but I kind of disagree. I wouldn't risk Lassiter shooting another
Okay,
three.
fair enough. And out to Etta for the 3. It's short. But Paxton fighting for it. Gilstrap comes up with it, and that
feel like-
cannot be a shot clock violation.
Yeah,
can it?
Lassiter got that. That was a steal.
Yeah.
They should have reset the shot clock. Wow, and they're not going to give it to us.
Really?
Really? Yeah, I disagree.
That is befuddling to myself.
Number 3, Aiden Davis, inbound for Lassiter.
That was so bad. You're bringing out the big words.
Yeah.
Befuddling.
SAT word of the day. All right, and here's Kyrie Torrance. Hasn't had the biggest impact tonight, but he is the leader of this team.
I believe he's played the entire game.
Chagi, pull-up three, no good. Aguilu saves it, Gilstrap, and Paxton's on the right side, all alone. Etta. Oh. And the third quarter. Lassiter is ahead by 11, 44-33. Wesley, one last quarter. What's got to happen?
What's going to happen is we can't let them shoot in the perimeter, and we can't let them get rebounds. We keep letting them defensively for the Raiders. We keep letting them get offensive rebounds, and we keep letting them get open threes and open looks. This team's knocked down somewhere between 5 to 10 threes already in this game. We can't let them get open looks, and we got to crash the boards. We're so concerned about that perimeter that we're not getting back and getting the boards and they keeping offensive rebounds. Which then they turn into those threes, and we finally decide to crash.
Yeah, I agree. And then on the contrary, in the offensive end, like I was saying, I think the earlier shots we can take, the better. You know, at this point, we need volume and we need efficiency. We need to capitalize on a lot of these shots here. I think Walton's done a better job in that third quarter of doing that and limiting Lassiter as well. If we clean up some of the rebounding issues, like you said, I could see Walton making a run in this fourth quarter. You know, who wouldn't like an overtime little get all the vibes going, the stress levels, the excitement levels off the charts? You know, we need our viewership and our ratings to go up. After all, the script writers have it in store.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We got to keep talking because this music is copyrighted. So, 44-33.
So,
Teams
what was your
talking
prediction
it over.
again?
1-3 Avliani, 1-3 Paxton, 2-3s Gilstrap.
Okay.
And then Caesar's going to be that main force, driving on the inside. He's been doing that thus far. So think of it as a 4-leg parlay, if you may. 3-leg parlay, I guess.
Okay there.
All right, and the teams are coming back out.
Number 5, Jane Emanuele checks in the game for Lassiter.
And Gilstrap comes to collect. Burrows controlling up top. Emanuele back in the game for Lassiter. Back out to Burrows. And Burrows drives in, and a strong take and a strong make.
Yeah, tough finish there by Caesar, but I think more of a tougher move to get. He's a great driver. We obviously know this. He's been Walton's best player in the absence of Luke.
And here's Griffiths to Aiden Davis. And you've got Cal Liston posting up Caesar, but Caesar knows how to use his body. He can stay with him. Travel before the shot.
Great
defense by Caesar.
Yeah, great defense by Caesar Burrows there. An underrated defender, especially for his size, going up with these bigger guys.
Absolutely. I mean, he forced him to bounce off his body and lose control, causing the travel. Here's Paxton. Get my first leg hit with his three-pointer soon. And here's Burrows up top. Nicky pumps it. And Burrows tells Aguilu to go back down. And another foul call. Burrows heading to the line once again. I mean, he's been drawing them all game long.
Yeah, Caesar's been going up strong today.
Absolutely.
Number 3, Caesar Burrows at line.
Foul's called on number 0, Kyrie Torrance, the senior.
Caesar Burrows with 1D1 offer from the University of Chattanooga at Tennessee.
And currently as it stands, Walton's already diminished the lead to 8 points. Get it down to 7 on the second free throw here. You know, we're a 3 away from making this a real tight game.
Yeah, and let's see if one of your guys can hit it. Nicky, Caden, who was the other one? Kamani.
So great free throw shooting tonight by Burrows. And the press has come out. Torrance, can he face the pressure by Burrows? Gets past it, and Paxton picks him up. Now Griffiths to Davis. Into the corner. Torrance trying to find Liston down low, but Burrows playing great defense once again. Liston shoots it, misses, and Aguila with a great rebound.
Yeah, great rebound there. Great job there by Dubem, getting the body on him and getting the board.
Yep, Burrows, 6 minutes to go, and 7 points to make up. Paxton dribbling down the shot clock. Play setting up. Burrows gets it to Gilstrap. Burrows, open look. Good pump fake. Gilstrap, open. Oh.
Great
Couldn't
steal
get
there
it to
by
go.
Lassiter.
Torrance flying, and Davis with an easy layup.
Yeah, great transition bucket there by Lassiter. Just a classic taking go.
Yeah, that play took too long to set up there and didn't leave much time. Burrows keeps it to Gilstrap. Almost lost it, and did.
Caden fighting for it there. Fortunately, could not come up
Good
with
fight, and here's Liston with it to Davis. Davis needs help, finds it manually up top near the W. He's gonna start moving in. Drives in. Griffiths down low. And not a great shot.
it. Great defense there by Nicky Avalon.
Yeah, forced him into that tight window where there was no way he was getting a good shot off there.
Yeah, and his arms didn't collapse, cut them straight up.
Griffiths hasn't shown much shooting or scoring potential. Gilstrap needs help. Aviani's there. And loses it. Torrance gets the 2. Walt needs to clean up those turnovers if we want a fighting chance here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're down to half the quarter, just like that.
And that Lassiter student section and parent section is going crazy.
And Burrows with a tough lay. And Abney wants to time. 9-point game with 4 to go.
So far, we're not getting those threes that you predicted.
Yeah, I think I was a little surprised that we're already at 4 minutes down in the quarter. I think we're playing too long into the shot clock. I think the setup is taking 15 seconds in the shot clock where we need to be just finding an open look.
Yeah, but this is when having a guy like Cesar Burrows, who's so shifty and can get inside easily, will come in handy. So he can easily derail those shot clocks.
Yeah, the change of pace he flashed there, getting into the lane and that slow 1-2 dribble into the floater. It's pretty nice to see.
Yeah, only down 9. Yeah, easily. We're not that
There
far.
is a comeback to be made.
That's 3 threes.
Absolutely. I wouldn't count, if my 3-leg parlay can hit right here, put us right at a tie. The script writers are cooking.
I think you said 2 threes for Caden, though, so wouldn't that be, we'd have that lead then?
No, because it's 2. Oh, you're right. It's going to be a game winner, too. You heard it here first, folks.
Who's hitting the game winner?
Yeah.
Who's hitting it?
Nah, it'd be Caesar.
Caesar?
I think if you need a 2, it's going to be Caesar, but if you get a 3, it's going to be Caesar driving, and he's going to kick it to whoever's open.
I'm going to have to hold you up to that.
Huh?
I'm going to have to hold you up to that.
Oh, let's hope so. All right. And Aguilu staying in. He's been having a good game. He's been a little bit out of the rotation in the past few games, but today he's been showcasing why he's a valuable asset to the squad.
Yeah, and still out here with the
And
press
the
is
press
Walton.
was that close to 5 maybe, but manually gets it in stride. Finds Davis for an open 3. And gets the shooter's touch. About 4 bounces on the rim there.
That was a long 5 seconds when they threw it in.
Yeah, I agree. Here's Paxton. And has to start picking up the pace. Paxton off the mark.
That's fine. Still 3:30 to go. We're only down 12.
Still a lot of basketball to be played.
But we did see the shiftiness of Caesar there, forcing it or creating an early shot.
Absolutely. And there's a steal to Paxton. Goes up. Oh, and one of that and one, but we'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, great job there by Caden Gilstrap to get this steal, find the open man.
Yeah, he's playing the roaming role on that press, guarding whoever could be flashing up and potentially finding an open way.
And he averages basically 1 steal a game here with .9 a game.
And Paxton, the 72.2% free throw shooter, at the line. And buries the first. You know, these free throws are coming in clutch down the stretch. You need to make them, and we're making them. And buries the second.
Clutch free
Let's see
throws
if
there by
Gilstrap
Kamani.
can get another steal here.
Kamani, he plays
And
court. Ooh.
almost loses the ball. Now they got to get across half court here, and they do, manually. Wow. Didn't take that open lane.
Wow, I thought for sure he was going to take that.
Could have shot it, taking the open lane, but I mean, smart play to chew down more clock for Lassiter. But, you know, maybe they would need that points later in this game. Avliani, great straight-up defense there. Gilstrap, oh, no, Burrows, apologies, comes down with it. And Iguilu was not open earlier. He waited a little too long to get that pass over there.
And going back to that defensive play, if you got your Lassiter, number 13,
Venuti.
Vinanui, thank you. You got to take that. I mean, we're not down 15, we're down 10. Like, we can easily come back.
That three could have been the one to put us away, you know.
And the freshman, CJ Jordan, will check back in the game.
Burrows, turnaround mid-range, too strong, gets his own rebound. Paxton to Gilstrap. Oh, Jordan with a great rebound to Paxton. Bang! And that's the first leg right there. Much needed shot. Walton puts it to 7 with 2:43 to go. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with clutch time action.
And there's that Kamani 3 you're talking about.
That is. I thought Gilstrap was going to get his, but, you know, great offensive rebound by CJ Jordan. We hadn't seen him thus far for about a quarter, but he comes in there, clutch offensive rebound, and Paxton hits the 3.
Not just him, but also Caesar following his shot, getting his own rebound.
He also had his 2 free throws. And let's see if Abney's drawing up any set plays here to find an open look when we come back to the floor. But if you're Lassiter, I mean, they've kind of stalled out on offense. I think they haven't been creating for themselves. I think the lapses on Walton's defensive side has been creating their openings. But this press, I think, has done a great job for Walton in getting us back into this game.
And I know you weren't here for the first game, but I feel like we've been truly blessed. 2 close games today.
Yeah, I mean, I still got to watch that other one, and I was having a good time watching it. I almost wanted to put my headset on in the moment and just be like, I'm here. Here's Venuti. This is the guy you want with the ball. And got beat very quickly there on the press. Got to do a better job.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
9 points. 3 threes away. You know who needs some threes? Burrows drives. Gets ripped. And foul by Gilstrap.
Yeah, kind of forced foul there, grabbed his jersey.
Yeah. 2:09 to go. And Torrance in the backcourt. CJ Jordan up to the press box. And looks like Gilstrap might be the one coming out, or? No, it's going to be.
Should be.
It
will be
Gilstrap. Interesting call there. I feel like we need a little more outside shooting presence.
Yeah.
Double big, though. Haven't
Yeah.
seen it. Maybe we can see what it has to offer.
And we get some good defense there.
Yeah, great switch. And that's 5.
Oh, they're going to call
Oh.
time.
Smart play by the Lassiter coach there.
Great defense there by the Raiders.
Yeah, exactly. Had to force the timeout to come out of the pocket of Lassiter coach Jay McCauley. You know, interesting to see, you know, going into this matchup in this 3-game series, Walton was up 2-0, winning in the Pope Holiday Classic semifinal, but today the result has not been the same thus far.
Yeah, it's been a tough night all around for Walton. Shots aren't really falling. Some defensive lapses. And yet we're still in the game, Arthur.
Yeah, Walton hasn't been, you can't count us out like that. I think we've been playing a solid game, not our best game, and obviously you're not going to have your best game every game, right? You know, no team is perfect. But I like the way that we've been playing. We've been staying aggressive. You know, I haven't seen anyone hang their heads. Everyone's been still intent on getting back into this game.
And saying this, we can still win.
And Emmanuel struggling to find someone. Throws it for Venuti. He's stuck in the corner. Needs some help. Torrance provides. Torrance gets to Emanuele. Double team, intentional foul by Avellani.
You know, I don't know if I've ever seen intentional fouls this
early.
Yeah.
Number 0, Kate
Gilstrap.
in the game for number 24, CJ Jordan.
Back into the game. Need some quick stops and some quick buckets. And Liston gets it in. And another foul by Aguilu.
Does not look like he wanted that one.
Yeah.
Although with that, we are now only one away from the bonus.
Emanuele inbound for Lassiter.
And Davis gets it. Oh, wow. That light bump is going to be a call to foul.
Yeah, light bump this late in the game with this intensity, you can't call that.
I mean, I think the reason the refs are calling that is because of, like, the few intentional fouls there. You know, that kind of sets the tone as if they want things to be called. But that was very light.
At the line.
And number 3, Aiden Davis at the line.
Shooting 2.
And he misses it. That could come in important.
24, CJ Jordan checks the game for number 10.
The freshman back in.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Shouldn't that be a one-on-one?
1-and-1. I wouldn't know the rules of GHSA or whatnot, but here's Burrows, a minute 49. Got to pick up the pace here, and he does. Oh, good move. And here's Paxton. Yeah, can't get it to go. Almost went in there. Unlucky bounce. Foul by CJ Jordan.
The foul's on number 24 for Walton.
So we're going to see Leo Etos coming over the scorer's table to check in.
As well as Jay Chigi, number 32 for Lassiter.
Number 0, Kyer Torrance at the line. Shooting 2.
Torrance buries the first.
Number 32, Jay Shege checks in the game for Lassiter. Number 4, Leo Aton again. Shege in the game for number 13, Anthony Venuti. Game for number 24, CJ Jordan.
And Torrance makes the second. 12 points to be made up in a minute 35. Can they do it?
Hey, here are your 4 threes.
Indeed. And Burrows still taking that drive.
Yeah.
Gets fouled.
Little force shot there by Caesar.
I
Nothing
agree.
you can do. Down this much, you got to force up shots.
You know, but it has been working thus far, so.
Number 3 for Walton.
And
Number 20, Cal Liston at the line. Shooting 2.
Cal Liston at the line to shoot 2. First one is good.
Basket's good. Basket's good.
Alrighty. And Burrows is here to go.
I'm a little surprised Lassiter's pressing.
I think they want to force us to shooting too quickly, maybe. Paxton with an easy. And one.
There we
Called a
go.
block.
There we go.
Just as good as a three-pointer there.
As long as he can make it the free throw.
The foul's on number 32 for Lassiter.
All right, so we're not out yet.
Number 11,
Not at all.
Paxton at the line to complete the 3-point play.
And short, but tipped out by Agliani. Burrows gets it. Etta.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. And that's going to be 3 shots there.
I'm not going to say he was shooting that.
During the shot by number 32.
And these are must-hit free throws here.
So, obviously, as Walton Raiders, I like the call, but I disagree with it. I definitely see the foul. I saw the slap, but he definitely was passing it by the time he got fouled.
True, but, you know, those are the situational things.
Rims in and out.
Also, before that, I know Burrows was could have swung it there. And 0 for 3 there from the free throw line.
Yeah, and ooh, almost another steal by the Raiders.
Alrighty, now foul on the opposite end. Number 32, Jay Chege at the free throw line.
Number 32, Jay Shege at the line, shooting 2.
Shooting 2. And the first one is off.
And he goes over 2 from the line.
And Etta's breaking off with a head of steam, but Agliani is as well. Etta finds Paxton. Burrows drives in, kicks. Shot needs to go up soon.
Someone's got to there we go, Caesar.
And 1. Oh, would have loved to see that drop. Clock.
The foul's on number 20 for Lassiter.
Tell you what, so Kyrie Torrance was putting a lot of pressure on him there, but Burrows gets by and gets 2 free throws here.
Yeah, that's just the shiftiness there of Caesar Burrows.
I know it's early, but do you intentionally miss the second? Try and get another bucket there? Or?
I mean, down 12,
I think you kind of...
1 point doesn't do you much good when you could be getting 2 or 3 more.
I agree.
Waiting to reset the game clock, please stand by.
They're trying to get it to 42 seconds out here.
Yeah, fixing the game clock. That's why I shouted clock.
42.5 seconds, thank you.
There we go. The 2 seconds have been added on.
And Burrows is going to start shooting his 2. Butter.
Basketball, Burrows is good.
You know, he shot a lot of free throws today. He's been knocking them down. And Dubem Aguilu moving up to the press box.
Number 10.
So they're not going to let Dubem in the game because no, they are not. So I guess they were to give the ball to Caesar, and that's when Dubem came in.
Yeah.
So they're not going to let him sub in.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because we need him to get this rebound.
Basket's good. Number 10, Dubem Aguilu checks in the game for number 4, Leo Aton.
And let's see if Aguilu can get a steal here or something for us.
And Dubem Aguilu is going to foul him with 36 seconds exactly left.
I think he put him in there to get that intentional foul.
So I think the original plan, would have been to get him in there to get the rebound because you couldn't get him in.
Uh-huh. Yeah. 36 seconds to go. Manuel, you haven't called his name much lately.
Basket's good. Number 4, Leo Aton checks in the game for number 10, Dubem Aguilu.
Yeah, and Leo comes back and immediately gets Dubem.
Second shot is good. 12 points, 4 threes, an average of a 3 every 9 seconds. Can they do it? Shot needs to go up.
And it's going to be
Oh.
stolen.
And the nail in the coffin.
And he almost gets another steal there. Raiders fortunate that it goes out of bounds.
And looks like Lassiter's going to put in their cleanup crew.
So with 18 seconds left to go here, down 14, we're going to go ahead and remind all the viewers for our next broadcast will be Tuesday night against Cherokee. Cherokee, the runners-up in state last year.
Really?
Yeah, lost to Wheeler in the state championship.
It'll be a nice matchup to see then.
And you'll only be getting Arthur as I have another commitment. Get your own solo day.
Charles Soto in the game for Lassiter. Number 12, Thomas Kim in the game for Lassiter. Number 22, Dominic Lucas in the game for Lassiter. Number 23, Sean Nixon in the game for Lassiter.
And after this inbound,
Also, number 1, Wesley
Walton will have
Bryson.
19 seconds. And great defense there by number 2.
Nice
Or-
hop step there by Caesar.
Yeah. I mean, oh, wow. So this is what we're doing? All right. Wow. All right. 1 minute. All righty. So that's our score. Lassiter Trojans win 64-50 against our Raiders. Wesley.
Yeah, it was just that one issue that they can never really solve, which is the rebounding defensively. We could just never stop them from getting rebounds. We did improve it in the second half, but definitely not where we would like it to be. Fortunately, we're going to fall just short of that. We were in it for most of the game, and then by the end, we just fouled a lot.
I think the score reflects how close that game truly was. And I think the shot making wasn't there tonight, and that's okay. That's nothing you can really do about that. You know, obviously, these guys aren't trying to make these shots. They're very talented players, and you're not always gonna have your best night. That's okay.
Yeah, I agreed with that. And so, Arthur, who's going to be our player of the game?
Player of the game, I think it's got to go to Cesar Burrows tonight. I think he forced his side throughout. So many fouls. He's extremely efficient on the free throw line.
Yeah, led the team in points. And that will wrap up our broadcast today. Thank you all for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. I'm Wesley Powell, and this is Arthur Walton.
All right, you guys next time.